the thunder, through the darkness, no matter how far. We are the wolves of Asgard. Hear our voices shake the night. When the world begins to crumble, we will be the last to fight.
I was raised where the cold winds howl, where the mountains wear crowns of snow, where every child learns from the elders that courage is the only road. The old ones spoke of Asgard's halls, of warriors gathered beyond the sky, of wolves that ran beside the gods and never feared the day they die. As a boy I stare at the horizon, watching ravens ride the breeze, dreaming of distant battlefields and legends carried by the sea. My father said the blood you carry comes from men who never ran. When darkness comes, remember this: you were born to take a stand. So I learned the language of storms, the rhythm of the crashing tide. And every scar I've earned since then reminds me of what's deep inside.
The sky is calling, the fire grows, the wolves awaken in our soul. We are the wolves of Asgard, running through the storm again, side by side with our brother, until the very end. We are the wolves of Asgard, hear our battle cry tonight. If fate comes searching for us, we'll meet it eye to eye.
The long ship sailed through iron waters, black waves rising like giant walls, but nobody aboard turned back when they heard destiny call. The thunder rolled above the mast, the ocean roared beneath our feet, yet every warrior standing there held steady through the beating sea. My closest friend stood at the bow, was faced by a lightning strike. He laughed and said, if this is madness, then this is how I want my life. Those words stayed with me through the years, through every battle, every loss, through every brother laid to rest, and every victory it cost. Because the strongest men I've known were never free from fear or pain. They simply chose to keep moving when lesser hearts would break.
The ravens gather, the drums begin, the storm is rising from within. We are the wolves of Asgard, running through the storm again, side by side with our brothers, until the very end. We are the wolves of Asgard, hear our battle cry tonight. If fate comes searching for us, we'll meet it eye to eye. Oh, across the northern heavens, beyond the sea, the halls are waiting for warriors like me.
Now the battlefield surrounds us, the air alive with steel and fire. The kind of place where legends rise or disappear into the pyre. The shield wall stretches through the valley, axes gleaming in the rain. The thunder crashes overhead like giants breaking ancient chains. I see the fear behind some eyes, but I see courage standing too. Because bravery isn't fearlessness, it's facing fear and pushing through. The war horn shake the frozen earth, the wolves inside us start to wake. Every heartbeat growing louder with every step we choose to take. And in that moment I can feel it, the stories told when I was young, the blood of countless generations flowing through my lungs. No matter what this battle brings, no matter what becomes of me, the wolves of Asgard carry on. That's immortality.
Wolves of Asgard, wolves of Asgard, wolves of Asgard, wolves of Asgard, wolves of Asgard. One with the stars. We are the wolves of Asgard, running through the storm again, side by side with our brothers,
the sea met stone, where every boy learned to stand alone. The wind could cut through flesh and bone, yet somehow that felt like home. The elders spoke of distant lands, of hidden shores beyond the mist, of black-winged messengers above, guiding warriors through the abyss. I remember watching ravens circle high above the mountain snow, wondering what they could see that ordinary men don't know. Maybe they watched forgotten kings, maybe they carried ancient prayers, maybe they knew the roads ahead before we ever traveled there. Now years have passed like drift and smoke, and every scar has left its mark, yet I still feel those eyes above me whenever daylight turns to dark.
The sky is calling, the north wind sings, the ravens know forgotten things. Where ravens fly, I will follow through the night, past the mountains and the oceans, toward the everlasting light.
Where ravens fly,
I will never walk alone, for the spirits of the fallen guide me safely toward home.
we sailed through waters black as iron, long ships dancing through the waves. Every man aboard carried stories, every heart carried the brave. The storms arrived without a warning, thunder breaking open skies, but through the rain I saw them soaring, black wings cutting through the night. My brother pointed toward the heavens, smiling through the crashing rain. See those ravens, he shouted, laughing, they're showing us the way again. We followed them through fog and darkness, past the places marked by fear, and somehow every time we doubted, those silent shadows would appear. Not as gods, not as saviors, not as miracles above, but reminders that the journey means as much as what we love.
The winds are rising, the fire grows, the ravens lead where courage goes. Where ravens fly, I will follow through the night, past the mountains and the oceans, toward the everlasting light.
Where ravens fly,
I will never walk alone, for the spirits of the fallen guide me safely toward home. Above the battlefield, above the sea, the ravens gather, waiting for me.
tonight the drums are beating louder, the earth beneath us starts to shake, the kind of silence before battle that makes every heartbeat awake. The banners snap against the cold wind, the shield wall stretches far and wide, and every warrior beside me knows this may be our final ride. I lift my eyes toward the heavens, searching through the clouds and rain, and there they are above the thunder, those black wings once again. In that moment something settles, every fear begins to fade, because some roads are chosen for us long before the choice is made. If I fall before the sunrise, if my story ends tonight, then let my spirit chase the ravens across the endless northern sky. Let them carry all my memories, every laugh and every scar, back to those who share this journey, no matter where they are. Where ravens fly,
Where ravens fly,
where ravens fly,
carry us home. to break. When the world turns into ashes, we'll be standing in its wake. Through fire and fate, hear the northern heavens roar. Every scar became a promise, every wound became a war.
Enough to freeze the breath inside a warrior's chest, yet something burned beneath my ribs, a fire that never let me rest. I've crossed the seas beneath black clouds, I watched the storms consume the sky. I buried friends beneath the snow, and still I heard destiny cry. Not every battle ends in glory, not every hero earns a song. Sometimes survival is the victory, sometimes just standing makes you strong. The old man spoke beside the flames about the roads that fate would weave, that every man must choose one day what he is willing to believe. I chose the path no map could show, the road where courage lights the way, and though the darkness follow close, I never once look back to stay.
The fire rises, the stars align, 1,000 voices call tonight. Through fire and fate, we were never meant to break. When the world turns into ashes, we'll be standing in its wake. Through fire and fate, hear the northern heavens roar. Every scar became a promise, every wound became a war.
The drums were shaking frozen ground, the mountains echoed every sound. The ravens gathered overhead as if they knew what would go down. My brother stood beside me, still the same, and forged by ice and pain. The kind of souls who laugh at thunder and walk unbroken through the rain. One carries scars across his face, another limp from battles past. Yet neither ever spoke of quitting, neither cared how long we'd last, because we understood one truth, a lesson written deep in bone. The strongest shield a man can carry is knowing he is not alone. The war horns sang across the valley, the wolves replied from distant hills, and every heartbeat in my chest felt stronger than my fear ever will.
The sky is burning, the oceans rise, yet hope still lives within our eyes. Through fire and fate, we were never meant to break. When the world turns into ashes, we'll be standing in its wake. Through fire and fate, hear the northern heavens roar. Every scar became a promise, every wound became a war. The flames are calling, the winds have changed.
The path is written, yet we're unchanged. The battle came like crashing thunder, steel and shadows filled the air. The kind of moment every warrior knows is waiting somewhere. The ground beneath us split apart, the sky became a sea of flame, but still we raised our banners high and charged ahead without a chain. I saw fear in many faces, yet courage standing right beside it, because bravery was never born from people who had nothing to lose. It's born when everything is shaking, when every reason says to run, but something deeper in your spirit refuses to become undone. The old gods watch from distant heaven, silent as the ages passed, and every step we took together became a legend built to last. Through fire and fate, through fire that came into this world. The rain was falling hard and cold. The sea was crashing at the cliffs like a story waiting to be told. My mother said the thunder rolled from dusk until the morning light, and every window in the village shook beneath the endless night. The old seer looked upon the sky, then looked at me and softly smiled, saying, "This one won't know comfort. This one belongs to the wild." I didn't understand those words until the years began to pass, until I learned that every storm leaves a mark that lasts. The mountains became my teachers, the ocean became my guide, and every hardship taught me what survives when comfort dies.
The winds are calling, the stars align. The storm was always yours and mine. Born beneath the battle sky, forged by thunder, forged by flame. Every scar becomes a chapter, every wound becomes a name. Born beneath the battle sky, hear the war drums in the night. If the heavens fall around us, we will never leave the fight.
First time I sailed from home, the sea showed me no mercy. Waves rising like mountains, the horizon disappearing completely. Men twice my age held silent, their faces carved by storms and years, yet even they respected the power hidden in those waters. 3 days without seeing sunlight, 3 nights beneath black clouds. The ship groaned like a wounded beast, but nobody bowed. My brother stood beside me, rain running down his face, laughing in the middle of chaos like he belonged in that place. He said, "We weren't born for easy roads, we weren't raised to fear the storm. Some men wait for peace to find them. We were built for war." The thunder answered from above,
And somehow it felt true. The ravens gather, the fire grows. The battle lives inside our souls. Born beneath the battle sky, forged by thunder, forged by flame. Every scar becomes a chapter, every wound becomes a name. Born beneath the battle sky, hear the war drums in the night. If the heavens fall around us, we will never leave the fight. Across the frozen mountains, across the sea. Oh, the old gods are watching.
now the battlefield lies waiting, still reflecting flashes bright. The kind of place where legends vanish or become immortal overnight. The shield wall stretches toward the horizon, banners dancing in the rain. Every warrior beside me carries loss and carries pain. I think about my father, I think about my home, I think about every mile that brought me here alone. But the truth is, I was never alone. Not with these brothers, not with these memories, not with every lesson carried through generations before me. The horn sounds, the earth trembles, the sky explodes with light, and suddenly I understand what it means to run your life. Not by avoiding struggle, not by running from fear, but by standing when it matters, even when the end feels near. The first wave crashes toward us and drums begin to roar, and every warrior born beneath the battle sky steps forward once more.
Born beneath the battle sky. We are the children of Ragnarok, born where the thunder breaks the sky. When the old world turns to ashes, we will be the ones who rise. We are the children of Ragnarok. Hear the fire call our names from the ruins of tomorrow. We will walk through endless flames.
Yeah, the night was colder than the stories. Snow falling thick upon the ground. The elders gathered in the long hall, speaking low, so none around. Yeah, they spoke of signs across the heavens, of wolves beneath the blood-red moon, of ravens circling through the darkness, like they knew what waited soon. I was young but still I listened, watching shadows dance in flame, hearing tales of gods and giants, of kingdoms swallowed whole by fate. My father sat beside the fire, a scar running down his cheek. He said the end comes for all things, even mountains, even kings. Then he looked me in the eyes like he could see beyond the years. The question isn't what survives, it's how you face your fears.
Skies burning, the winds have changed. The world is trembling once again. We are the children of Ragnarok, forged in fire, born in snow. When the darkness comes to claim us, we'll be ready when it shows. We are the children of Ragnarok. Hear the thunder shake the night. If the heavens fall around us, we will never lose the fight.
Yeah. Years rolled on like crashing waves. The sea carried us far from home, through storms that swallow weaker ships, through waters cold as ancient stone. The younger men chase dreams of glory, the older men chase peace of mind. But every warrior aboard carried ghosts he left behind. I remember one cold evening, watching lightning split the sea. My brother standing at the bow, smiling back and saying to me, if the old stories are true, if Ragnarok is drawing near, then let it find us standing tall, not hiding here in fear. The thunder answered from the distance, the waves exploded against the hull, and somehow every soul aboard felt destiny becoming real.
The ravens gather, the oceans roar. The final age is at the door. We are the children of Ragnarok, forged in fire, born in snow. When the darkness comes to claim us, we'll be ready when it shows. We are the children of Ragnarok. Hear the thunder shake the night. If the heavens fall around us, we will never lose the fight. Oh, the stars are fading. The wolves arise. The gods are watching. Oh, from distant skies.
Now the battlefield surrounds us, ash and lightning fill the air, the kind of place where all prophecies stop being myths and start being there. The drums roll deep across the valley, the mountains echo every sound, the earth itself begins to tremble like giants waking underground. I see fear in many faces, but courage standing right beside it, because bravery was never born from people who had nothing riding. It's born when everything is breaking, when hope grows thin, when darkness wins, yet something inside refuses to surrender.
That's where warriors begin.
The shield wall holds against the chaos, the banners whip against the flame, and every generation before us seems to march within our veins.
Not as ghosts, not as memories, but as fire we carry on.
Because Ragnarok
It's not destruction,
is what comes
before a new dawn. Children of Ragnarok,
stand beside me, brother?
When the end comes for the free, when the sky burns and the mountains shake below,
we'll ride through the fire together
into the unknown.
Came with the silence, no birds singing in the dawn. The sea lay still beneath gray clouds, like something sacred had gone. The old men noticed long before us, the eyes fixed on the northern light, watching strange colors dance above. In the middle of the night, the fires burned inside the hall, yet nobody felt the heat. The story sounded different somehow, like warnings hidden underneath. My father sat beside the hearth, sharpening an aging blade. He said every age believes it's forever, until forever starts to fade. Then he handed me that weapon, it's steel worn smooth by years of war, and whispered words I'll never forget.
Stand tall when the sky starts to burn. The wind is changing, the stars grow dim. The end begins where hope has been. When the sky burns, we'll stand beneath the falling flame, holding on to one another, calling out each other's names. When the sky burns, hear the thunder shake the land. If the world should break around us, we'll face it hand in hand.
The long ship sailed through crimson waters, reflections dancing red as blood. The horizon looked like fire itself was rising from the flood. No man aboard spoke much that day, even laughter felt restrained, because deep inside we understood the world would never be the same. I stood beside my closest friend, the one I'd known since childhood days. We survived storms and wars together, walked through darkness, found our way. He pointed toward the burning clouds, stretching far beyond the sea, and smiled the way brave men sometimes do when they know what destiny means. He said, if this is truly the ending, let's give them a story worth telling. The thunder answered, and nobody disagreed.
The ravens gather, the oceans roar, the old gods wait beyond the storm. When the sky burns, we'll stand beneath the falling flame, holding on to one another, calling out each other's names. When the sky burns, hear the thunder shake the land. If the world should break around us, we'll face it hand in hand. Oh, the heavens are breaking, the oceans rise. Oh, the old world is fading before our eyes.
Now the battlefield is glowing, the horizon alive with fire. Ash drifts slowly through the darkness, like ghosts climbing higher and higher. The shield wall stands against the chaos, steel reflecting burning skies. Every warrior knows this moment will outlive all of our lives. The drums roll deep like distant thunder, the mountains echo every sound. The earth itself begins to tremble as ancient powers move around. Yet somehow fear feels smaller now, smaller than loyalty, smaller than brotherhood, smaller than purpose. Because when you walk beside good men, shared fire, blood and years, you realize the end of the world isn't the thing you fear. It's leaving without standing for something, without protecting someone, without becoming the man you were meant to be. The flames grow brighter overhead, the heavens split apart, and every warrior lifts his voice
Into the dark, when the sky burns,
we stand.
when the sky burns,
We rise.
when the sky when the sky bursts. Steel against the storm, hear the thunder call our names. When the sky turns black with fury, we will walk through fire and flames. Steel against the storm, raise your banners to the sky. If the darkness wants to claim us, it will have to watch us rise.
The clouds rolled in from the horizon, dark enough to hide the sun. The kind of storm the old men warned of, the kind no sailor ever outruns. The harbor stood beneath the silence, long ships swaying with the tide. Every warrior felt it coming, though nobody tried to hide. I was young when I first heard thunder shake the mountains through the night. My father standing in the doorway, watching lightning split the sky. He said, steel isn't forged in comfort, neither is the heart of a man.
The storm will either break you
Or show you exactly who you are. I never forgot those words,
not once,
not through all the years that followed.
the winds are rising, the sea grows wild. The North remembers every child. Steel against the storm, standing where the brave belong. Every wave and every hardship only made us stronger. Steel against the storm, hear the thunder shake the land. If the heavens fall around us, we will make our final stand.
The ocean hit us without warning, walls of water, endless rain. The mass groaned like a wounded giant, every wave felt born from rage. One man prayed to ancient gods, one laughed into the howling wind. One simply gripped his father's axe and refused to let fear in. That's the thing about warriors, you don't really know yourself. When the sea is calm, you learn who you are. When everything begins to fall apart, when your hands are shaking, when the sky turns black, when the road ahead disappears,
And somehow
you keep moving. The storm raged on for 3 long nights, yet not a single soul gave in, because every man aboard that ship carried something worth defending.
the ravens circle, the fire grows. The strongest steel is forged below. Steel against the storm, standing where the brave belong. Every wave and every hardship only made us stronger. Steel against the storm, hear the thunder shake the land. If the heavens fall around us, we will make our final stand. The lightning guides us across the sea. The old gods watch us and set us free.
Now the battlefield surrounds us, thunder crashing overhead, rain and ash mix in the darkness like the living and the dead. The shield wall stretches through the valley, still reflecting flashes bright. Every warrior beside me ready for the longest night. I see young faces filled with courage, old faces marked by time. Men who've lost far more than anyone should ever have to leave behind. Yet nobody steps backward, nobody turns away.
Because storms are temporary,
But on a stage,
the drums begin beneath our feet.
the war horns split the air.
The ravens fly above the chaos like shadows made of prayer.
And in that moment I understand what the storm was always for.
Not to destroy us,
Not to punish us,
but to reveal us.
to strip away everything false until only truth remains. And the truth is simple, we are stronger together than any storm alone.
Steel against the storm,
Steel against the storm.
hold the line, hold the line. Steel against the storm, standing where the brave against the storm. I can hear it in the storm, when the ravens cross the heavens and the northern sky is torn. Odin knows my name, so I do not fear the night. If I fall upon this battlefield, I'll rise beyond the light.
I was raised where the cold winds blow, where the mountains touch the snow, where the sea can turn from calm to death before a sailor even knows. My father taught me how to stand, not how to conquer every land, but how to face a broken world without letting go of who I am. The winters felt 100 years, the nights were long, the food was scarce, yet every hardship shaped my soul. Every struggle left its mark. I learned that honor isn't easy, that courage isn't born from pride. It's carrying fear inside your chest and choosing not to run and hide. The old stories filled the hall of gods and kings and warriors tall, and every time they spoke of Odin, I wondered if he saw us all.
The ravens fly across the sky, the old father is watching tonight. Odin knows my name, I have heard it in the wind. Every scar upon my body tells the battles that I've lived. Odin knows my name. When the thunder shakes the sky, if I fall before tomorrow, I will never truly die.
Years passed like waves against the shore, and I became what came before, a warrior carrying the weight of every oath I ever swore. I've crossed dark seas beneath moonlight, I've watched brave men give up their lives. I stood where arrows filled the air like blackbirds falling from the sky. I've known victory and sorrow, known the sting of losing friends, known the silence after battle when another story ends. And still I hear that distant calling whenever storm clouds gather near, like a voice beyond the heavens telling me exactly why I'm here. Not for gold, not for power, not for crowns upon my head, but to leave a mark we're finding long after I am dead.
The ravens circle, the fire grows, the path ahead is all we know.
Odin knows my name,
I have heard it in the wind. Every scar upon my body tells the battles that I've lived.
Odin knows my name.
When the thunder shakes the sky, if I fall before tomorrow, I will never truly die. Across the heavens, beyond the sea, the halls are waiting for souls like me.
Tonight the drums are growing louder, the ground beneath us starts to shake. The kind of feeling every warrior knows arise before fate. My brothers gather one last time, sharing laughter by the flame. No one speaks about tomorrow, yet we all think the same, because death has never frightened us the way a wasted life could do. A warrior fears being forgotten far more than the battle's truth. The horns begin, the silence breaks, the sky erupts with lightning strikes, and every heart begins to pound like thunder marching through the night. I raise my sword toward the heavens, and for a moment everything slows. The wind, the rain, the distant fire, and somewhere deep inside I know whatever waits beyond this moment, whatever road remains to tread, the All-Father has seen my journey and remembers where I've bled.
Odin knows my name. Odin knows my name. Odin knows my name. The raven
ravens lead the way.